Back in Belle Fourche at Belle Fourche High School with their head football coach, Scott Slotten. And Scott, after a tough game out of Douglas where you had a sketchy bus ride, you got to stay home and play Custer.
Yeah, it was our homecoming, and the game didn't start well for us. Custer took a 16-0 lead, and our boys fought hard and chipped back in the first half and got it to 16-14 at half, which was great. And then we endured a 2-hour lightning delay, and it was in and out whether we were going to finish that game on Friday night or finish on Saturday morning, and not many of us wanted to do Saturday morning, so we fought through that storm and then came back to have a good second half and pulled off the victory, which was awesome for us.
So what do you do during a 2-hour lightning delay?
You sit we sat in the locker, or what our pregame locker room is, which is our wood shop. We sat in the wood shop and we talked a little bit. We studied some film because we got huddle sideline, so we could see the whole first half on film. Us coaches studied that, figured out what we needed to make for changes, and then went up in the classroom and made some changes for the second half, which really showed effective because our defense really stepped up in that second half. And they scored one touchdown, but it was off a big punt return, which we know we got to shore up those special teams. But the defense really had a great second half that powered us to the win.
Who were those defensive guys that stepped up for you?
Kelby Olson, he's one, if not the best player on our team, and he stepped up offensively and defensively. But the D line up front started holding strong, and we forced some fumbles and recovered. They had some mistakes in the backfield, and we recovered the fumbles, which was great. And we had Landfear at a pick late in the game that sealed it for the win, which was huge because we talk about our role players making big plays and stepping up, and that's huge for a role player that was filling in for a suspended player on defense, and he stepped up with a game-sealing pick.
Mm-hmm. And who's up next?
We got Pine Ridge on Friday.
Okay. And pretty much same lineup you've been going with?
We got Keaton Benson back from suspension, which is great, and hoping to get a few more guys back from injury. But if that doesn't happen, we'll go with the same lineup, and we got to keep on improving week by week because we got some big conference games coming up in the next few weeks.
Sure. Hey, Coach, good luck, and thanks for joining us on Black Hills TV.
Thanks for having me.